Hey guys, we're going to be doing a Think Aloud today in your Think Up book. You can see we're on page 341. So grab your Think Up book, get to page 341, come right back, and we'll get started. We're going to be looking at questions number 3 and 4 on this page today. If you look at the top, it says use the table to answer questions 3 through 5. So we're going to be using this table for both of our questions here today. All right, so I'm going to look at my table. It has number of pounds and number of ounces. If I have 1 pound, I have 16 ounces. If I have 2 pounds, I have 32 ounces. Then it skips up to 5 pounds. If I have 5 pounds, I have 80 ounces. And if I have 10 pounds, I have 160 ounces. Let's look at number 3. Cedric's mother sends him to the store to buy apples for an apple pie. Her recipe calls for 3 pounds of apples. How many ounces of apples should Cedric buy? Okay, I'm going to underline my question. How many ounces of apples should Cedric buy? My question is asking me ounces of apples. You'll follow along. You write what I write. Oh, except your handwriting is going to be much better than mine, I'm sure. Ounces of apples. All right, what do we already know? We know that he's supposed to buy 3 pounds of apples. What else do we know? Well, we know that 1 pound equals 16 ounces. So if I want to know how many ounces to buy, I have to know how many ounces are in 3 pounds. I'm going to look at this just like it's a input-output table because that's what it is. I'm going to find my rule. Well, I've got 1 pound is 16 ounces, 2 pounds is 32 ounces. I see that my numbers are getting bigger in the output, so that means I'm either going to add or multiply. If I added 1 plus 15 would give me 16, but 2 plus 15 would give me 17, not 32. So I don't want to add. So I'm going to try multiplication. 1 times 16 gives me 16. 2 times 16, I don't know right off the top of my head, so I'm going to come up to the top of my page and just do a quick little problem. 16 times 2. 6 times 2 is 12. And carry my 1. 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3, 32. Does 2 times 16 equal 32? That's what it says here. So my rule is times 16. All right, so if I was to plug in this number, I would look for 3 pounds of apples. Do I have 3 pounds of apples up here? I don't have a 3 in my input, in my number of pounds, but can I figure out how many ounces are in 3 pounds? Well, yes, I just have to follow the rule. So I have 16 times 3. I could say 3 times 16. I'm more comfortable doing my multiplication this way with my bigger number on the top, but it doesn't matter which direction you go. All right, 3 times 6 is 18. 1 over my tens place. 3 times 1 is 3. Plus 1 more is 4. 48 ounces. Let's see if that's one of our answer choices. Sure is, right here. Letter A. 48 ounces is our best answer. All right, we're going to move on to the next question. I'm going to slide this up, but I still want to be able to see my table because that's going to help me. All right, Cedric weighs 69 pounds. How can he use the table to convert his weight to ounces? This is like what we talked about last Friday when we're changing from one unit to the next unit. So if we're talking about going from pounds to ounces, we want to convert his weight to ounces. So we want to know how many ounces Cedric weighs. What do we already know? We know he weighs 69 pounds. And we know that 1 pound equals 16 ounces. I know it's a little bit hard to see. Sorry guys, that's a 16 right there. Okay, if I look back in my math journal, I'll see a little rhyme that we made about big to small, multiply all, small to big, divide the pig. Okay, well, I'm talking about units. What's a bigger unit, a pound or an ounce? Well, I see here that it takes 16 ounces to make 1 pound, so a pound must be the bigger unit. I'm going from big to small. I want to multiply them all. So I want to multiply 69 times 16. I'm looking at my answer choices here. They just want to know how to solve the problem. I don't even have to solve this problem. Can you? Oh, on your own time later, sure you can. Am I going to make you? No. All right, let's look and see. He can divide 69 by 16. Well, no, that would be if we were going from a small unit to a big unit, and we're not doing that. This is wrong because we don't want to divide. He can multiply 69 by 16. Well, that's exactly what we had. So we like that one. Let's keep looking. He can divide 16 by 69. Well, no, we still don't want to divide. He can add 69 and 16. Now this one you cannot do because we are not looking at the same unit. Pounds and ounces aren't the same thing. Just like if you were adding dollars and cents, you wouldn't add $5.05 and say, I have $10. It doesn't work that way. Pounds and ounces are different. All right, so we can't add them. So we know that our best answer on this one is G. This is it for your math lesson part today. All I need you to do now is go finish some of that Imagine Math. Keep working, keep going for those goals, you guys. You're doing great. Do the measurement pathway if you haven't yet, or the distance learning pathway, I think is what it's called, but it's about measurement. Do your best, work hard, and I'm so proud of you, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.